So today's topic is how you can install Dynatrace OneAgent using Ansible. So first we need to understand what is the Ansible. Anyone has idea?
It's infrastructure management.
It is an infrastructure management tool, right?
Mm.
Okay.
So
So
you can
Ansible is
configure using
you can say
Ansible.
automation, IT automation tools, infrastructure management tools, yeah, configuration management tools, anything you can do that, right? So why imagine so Ansible is a first thing is a open source. First thing, so it is a you can say IT automation and configuration management tool. IT automation and configuration management tool. Not only infrastructure, right? You can deploy some application also, right? So that is the reason I'm telling configuration management tool. Management tool. Okay. First thing is why Ansible became more popular. So first thing is Ansible is a agentless. Agentless. Agentless means what are the other competitors we have in order to Ansible? IT automation and configuration management tool, what are the other competitors we have? Anyone heard about this tools called
Safe
Chef,
Puppet.
Puppet, Salt Stack? Anyone heard about this tools? Yes, no.
Yes, I heard.
Puppet and Chef I had, but Salt Stack I didn't hear.
Okay, whatever, right? These are agent-based tool. First thing is these are all are enterprise. So you have to buy the license for that, okay? It is a enterprise first thing. And second one is it is a agent based tool. Means suppose with the help of Ceph, yeah, Puppet, you want to install Dynatrace OneAgent on 100 server, Ceph agent should be running on the 100 server. Okay. Like a Puppet agent should be running on all the 100 server, then only agent can be installed on all the 100 server. Whichever server agent is not running, agent cannot be installed. Means configuration cannot be done because communication is happening via Puppet agent. Okay. Now, in terms of Ansible, first thing Ansible doesn't have an agent. It is an agentless tool. So what you can do is on the master node, suppose this is your master node, this is your control node, and this is your target node. Example, these are the target node, either Windows server or Linux server, right? Both they do have. So all the target node doesn't require anything. Directly I can go and install this. Just communication has to be established directly. So nothing is required, right? For Ceph, all the Ceph agents should be running here. But in terms of Ansible, just Ansible should be running on the master node, not target node. Because suppose you want to install Dynatrace OneAgent on thousand of server, Ansible should be running. That is not a prerequisite. That is not a use case. Only Ansible should be running on their master node from where you are running that. From where master node to target node you want to install, so, right? So only master node require Ansible, but target node doesn't require anything. Only communication should be established. So communication should be established from master node to worker node. There is a multiple way. One is SSH keygen. Anyone heard about this SSH keygen?
Yes.
Second one is username password. Username password. Third one is PEM key. Okay. So
Same as AWS, right?
So AWS has a PEM key, right? Same way Azure Cloud also has a PEM key. If it is on-prem, then you can go with the username and password. But the thing is, all the target node, you create a user, right? So all the target node create a one user, which is your DT user, your Ansible user, whatever in service account. Ensure that all the servers should have the same password. So that will be easier for you to maintain this. Okay. First thing. Second thing is Ansible also has a vault. Suppose all the secret where we are storing in the vault. So we do have an integration with the other vault also, like HashiCorp, Azure Key Vault, all those things. Okay. On top of that, Ansible has a own vault also where you can store your all the secret information. Secret information means your API token, your URL, your password, whatever things, right? You can store it over there also. Okay, first thing. Okay. Second thing is second main. So these are the benefits of Ansible. Okay. In terms of it is the open source. On top of that, these are the benefits they do have. On top of that, it is a idempotent. Anyone understand what is idempotent?
So it understand the state of the.
Idempotent means suppose you are installing uh, nginx on 100 server. Yes, suppose you are installing OneAgent on the 500 server. Out of 500 server, 400 server already installed. Only 100 has to install, right? Only that 100 server will be doing the changes. Means Ansible will check. If it is there, then they'll skip that. No other changes. Suppose now you are doing some changes already exist, they'll skip the installation and nothing is changing. So that makes deployment safe and repeatable. You can do that, right? And it support all the platforms, right? It support Linux, it support Windows on the OS level, it support Azure, it support AWS, it support GCP, VMware, Kubernetes, Docker, network device, everywhere it is supporting. Okay. So idempotent means just you need to remember that if Ansible check if it exists, then it will skip that. Means if a state is present, it will skip the deployment, installation or deployment, whatever you say. Is that clear? Okay. Ansible do all the modules. Even Ansible can integrate with your Jenkins, GitHub. GitHub you can integrate, Jenkins you can integrate with Azure DevOps, you can integrate with the GitLab, AWS code commit code pipeline. Everywhere you can do that.
How about Ansible e-tower automation controller?
Now I'm coming to that Ansible Tower. Okay. So Ansible Tower, so Ansible doesn't have a UI. Okay. Even Ansible has a event-driven Ansible also that have a library. You can use event-driven also. Okay. Which do the automation, right? You might have heard about this auto, uh, what is healing process, auto healing process, right? If something goes on, automatically it will get triggered that job, right? So Ansible has event driven also library. Event driven means in something you want to some Dynatrace agent triggered some alert and then it has a pipeline. Okay, then it will go Ansible and it will trigger that job. So it will go to the target node, it will do some changes, it will come back, it will resolve the alert. Okay, that also we have Ansible. But there is another thing in the Ansible is the open source in same thing, which is your Ansible Tower, which is a completely enterprise base. You have to buy the license for Ansible Tower. So there is another version of Ansible, which is your Ansible Tower. Okay. Now, if you compare with Ansible now, first thing, Ansible Tower has a UI. Ansible doesn't have a UI. Okay. It does same thing. It is a open source. It is an enterprise. Okay, it is the enterprise level, means you have to buy the license. Okay, and you have to use. So Red Hat provide this Ansible tower. Okay, you have to buy the license and then you have to use it. Okay, but Ansible, it is a completely open source. Okay, understood? So if you have using Ansible tower, okay, that have a direct integration with Ansible tower. Why? Because Ansible tower, if it's a UI, right, it will be easy for manage for everything, where it is a store, which project, which folder, all those things, right? It will easier for you to manage, right? But if there is no UI, it will be difficult for you to manage. Whoever done the implementation, those members only can remember. Yeah, you need to document it properly. Otherwise, you can't do. But normal installation, all those things, right? Normal pipelines installation, all those things, you can use the Ansible. But Ansible tower, when it will use, when you are doing multiple things. Multiple things means you are installing, then something comes, you are checking the job, multiple scripts are running, those kind of things, right? You can, people used to go with the Ansible towers. Okay, any questions to understand Ansible? Okay, so today what we'll be doing is uh, we'll be using Ansible. Ansible tower is enterprise, so we don't have, but we'll be using Ansible. With the help of Ansible, we'll be installing Dynatrace OneAgent on both the environment, okay, like Windows Server and Linux Server both. Okay, so let's do that. Okay, so let me know. I'm launching an instance. So Ansible -master. Okay, imagine Linux I'm taking. And it does not require very higher configuration to install the Ansible. Ansible prerequisite, Python should be installed, and then you install the Ansible. That's it, right? So I'm taking two virtual CPU, 4 GB of RAM. I'm creating a new key pair. Yeah, okay. Agent automation. Okay. Agent automation, PEM key, create a new key pair. Select security group, default. And I'm giving 50 GB of workspace. That is sufficient. I need a 2 instance. Okay. Means, yeah, I need a 2. One I can use as a master node, and target I will be using that to install that. Okay. Then I will be creating one more server, which is your Windows server, which required. So one I'm creating worker node. So worker node. Okay. Only we required, everything needs to be done on the master node, no worker node. Worker node we don't touch. Okay, we don't log in also, because both the server can be logged in using PEM key, right? Correct. So I will go to this server. Okay. I'll copy this public IP, session SSH, Control V, username EC2-user, advanced setting, use private key, and private key which I have created. So this, and run this. Accept. So sudo space su. Let me know what's my screen. Shall I zoom it? Now it is fine.
Too small, too small.
Now it is fine.
Yeah, all good.
Yum update -y. Now, first what we need to install is, I need to install Python. So what I can do is, let's open the documentation for Dynatrace, okay, so that you can understand. Dynatrace, OneAgent, Ansible document. Okay, so this is your documentation. So what is required? Ansible version should be greater than equal to 2.1.5. That's it, right? Apart from that, anything is required. And for Windows, PyWinRM has to be, module has to be installed. Correct? Apart from that, anything required. And then you can install the Galaxy collection for Ansible, for Dynatrace 1Agent. That's it, right? So now what I will do is, on the same server, I need to upload a PEM key. Why I'm uploading? Because the target server, we required a PEM key. And then you can do the SCP. Yeah, you can use MobileStream has a direct upload, so you can do that. So if you do ls, we have this file, which is fine. Now, let's install the Ansible on the master node. So to install the Ansible, what I have to install? Python 3 has to be installed. So what I can do is sudo dnf, just 2 lines, okay, install -y Python 3, okay, space Python 3 -pip, okay, that's it. Okay, the spelling is wrong. That's it. Now, I'm installing PyWinRM also. Okay. Now, okay, that is fine. Running as a root user, it's a warning, which is fine. Basically, we need to run as a pseudo user. We need to, in the organization level, you have to run as a pseudo user. Yeah, you can create a virtual environment and then you can do that. So exporting this path, so you can call from anywhere, and then Ansible -version. It is a warning, so nothing to worry about that. Okay. So now you see Ansible is installed and Ansible module is 3.16, right? So now my Ansible is installed. Now I can install the Ansible Galaxy collection, which is this. Only 2 commands, right? Which I have installed Python and then I install Ansible. Now I will install the Galaxy collection here. Ansible Galaxy collection install Dynatrace. It will install latest collection. Okay. Install successfully. Now I'm creating one directory mkdir -p, okay, slash Dynatrace -OneAgent. ls, okay, it is created in the root. So cd/root/Dynatrace -OneAgent. Okay, we have this directory. Okay, in this directory, I have to create inventory file, which is your inventory file where you are putting all the server details, right? That inventory file. So vi inventory dot, which is called ini file. Even the inventory file, when you install the Ansible, that also has an inventory file. If you see cd/etc/Ansible, Ansible is installed on which? G/opt/ansible /usr/lib/ansible. Okay, here we have. Why? Why no such file directory? Everything in the root folder, right?
Yeah, root Ansible collection.
cd/root/ansible. No such file directory.
Root.ansible.
Wait a second. cd/root/.ansible. Here we have. You see this? Here also we have cd collection ls. We have cd ansible ls. So we have all the Ansible collection module. Okay. So what we are doing is cd/root/Dynatrace OneAgent. Here I am creating one inventory file which has your all the server details, inventory.ini. Insert this and add this. Okay. So here I need to add your Ansible target node private IP. So what is my target node private IP? This is my worker node. This is my private IP. Okay. So I'm adding it. And what is the file name? What is the file name? One second. File name is agent automation. Agent automation. Agent automation. Okay. This is the file name. A file exists in same path. Okay. Save :is WQ exclamation mark. Exit. So you do the exit. Now you need to test the target node. So if your target node, whether you are able to reach or not, right? So what you can do is Ansible Linux -i inventory.ini file -m and ping. If you are getting success, means you are able to reach. Means ping pong success means you are able to connect your target node. Anything can be installed on target node now. And you tell me what I did. Just I have installed the Ansible, I have created the inventory file, and I have added the PEM key, and I have given the IP address, private IP address of the server, target server. Now we can do that. So suppose, example, you have many servers. How you can do that? here Linux 01. You cannot add comma separated. You need to add Linux 02 Ansible underscore host is equal to another IP Linux 03. Like this you have to do and you have to add it. Is that clear? Don't add comma separated or colon separated. It will not support. You have to create like this. If there is another group, so you can create a group like, okay, so Linux group I have created. Now you can create Windows group, you can create a Unix group, yeah, application wise group you can create, and then you can add the IP address and you can do that. Okay. Even IP address you can put it in some of the ini file, some of the file, text file, something in the VI editor. Put that and you can give the path. Ensure that that should be in the same path so that it will be easier for you and you can give the reference. You can take it from here. Okay, like how I am giving the PEM key file path, same way you can give the path also. Okay. Now, so I am getting this. Now tell me, I need to create one secret file. In the secret file, which called to vault. Okay, it can be external vault also, it can be internal vault also. So I am not doing the integration with the external vault. What we can do is we can use the internal vault, which is your Ansible vault. Okay, so there is a command Ansible vault, then create secret.yml. So you have to create a password so that anybody want to log in secret, they need a password. Okay, I'm giving the password. You can generate your password. Now I can put the variables. So insert, and I can add one agent. There's a spelling you can check. Okay, OneAgent underscore environment underscore URL. Okay, colon double quote, and I'll give the Dynatrace URL. This is my Dynatrace URL. I'm putting in the inventory in the secret files. Okay, class is not needed. Then I need to download this. What is required? Pass token, OneAgent underscore pass underscore token colon. It should be this. So I will goes to this. I'll goes to my deploy. Oh, sorry. Deployment status. Yeah, I can take it from the access token page also. So let's take it from the access token page. I'll goes to access token page. I'll generate a token. I can give Ansible. Template, I'll select pass. Expiry, that is your wish. Okay, and generate. So what we'll do, install or download. Okay. So this is my tokens. Copy it. It goes to here and paste it. Okay. That's it. Okay. Escape colon WQS transfer. I'm saving this. Anything else? Now I need to create a playbook.yml file. Okay. So I'll creating vi install hyphen linux .yml file. Insert goes to your document now. This is your, so this was done, correct? Now I need this. So what is required? Role OneAgent, host group name this. So what I can do is I'm copying this. You copy this and paste it. Escape colon WQ exclamation. ls. So you see here, I have created a file name is called secret.yml. But in here, I have given secret.yml. It will work? No, it will not work. That is fine. Escape colon WQ exclamation mark. Okay. This is done. Now I will run this. Ansible hyphen playbook. Okay. Hyphen I. Then inventory.ini file. Then Linux install linux.yaml file. Hyphen ask. And it will take the pass details, URL and tokens from where? From Vault. Hyphen va Vault hyphen pass. That's it. Run this. So it will ask your Vault password to run this. Now you see this. Again, it got failed because params for Linux 01. Okay. Something I did. Again failed. Okay, OneAgent check the past parameter roles. Okay, role. Role name is
I think after role there should be parameter, I guess.
no,
Some parameter to be set up.
wait. Documentation. Let me open this. Role name is OneAgent.
That was a different file, I think.
Let me try this. No, Dynatrace OneAgent is not a role name. Okay,
You copied
so
from different YML file, I think.
okay, escape colon set percentage D insert still is failing. Linux 0 will fail change false message. One or more mandatory variables are not defined. Which variables are not defined? Unless
It's saying for tax parameter.
secret. Okay. No. Change false message. One or more mandatory variables are not defined. Please see the documentation for further information. Let me see. See, role name is no. No, then the variables files I have to create credentials, which is your secret, right?
You forget to ask the tax part. I think tax input role name OneAgent.
No, that I have given. No, that is the
No, it's
import.
not.
That role is getting imported. I am giving the role name itself.
So it's saying tax. So there is tax issue. Some parameter with tax. So it's saying it's not passed in the logs. So we skip this.
Let me. One second. Okay. Escape colon percent. Escape colon percent. I am giving this directory, version, easy travel, all those things. Role name is OneAgent. It still is failing.
I think validate URL and token.
See, failing is roles OneAgent task params.yml for Linux 01. Okay. So might be vi inventory.ini file
So we have to import this.
Let me check the IP is correct, right? 31139. 31139. IP is correct. Oh, I understood. Escape colon WQ explanation mark. Okay. cd/home/ec2 hyphen user ls chmod 400 agent automation.pem cd/root/dynatrace OneAgent ls might be, I'm thinking, permission issue. No. Let's go to this params. cd copy this ls vi cat params.yml. What we need to do is,
Ravi,
huh?
someone is waiting in the lobby.
Okay. Now, what we need to do in the params, name validate URL, Ansible built-in, localhost, this is variables, right? What is this?
There is include system. We need to validate one. There is one validate variable.
One second. See, in this is the variables. Validate URL and token. So, oh,
So you did not import it, I think.
no, I
The
understood.
variable.
cd/root/dynatrace. Okay, actually, our secret is not working. Okay, so Ansible hyphen vault edit secrets.yaml file what I have given the URL. That URL will not work. .live.dynatrace.com. Okay. Now you try. Still is failing. Included root. Okay.
Now check another if there is another user.
Okay. OneAgent pass token, OneAgent token which is added. Let me run this. That is fine. OneAgent underscore environment underscore URL, right? Secret password, which is good. I tried just half an 1 hour ago. It was working. Where I did it wrong. That's what I wanted to understand. Failed one. Change false message. One more mandatory variable is not defined. Please see documentation. Which mandatory variable is not defined? Hyphen VVV. Let me give this. Ls.
It's saying some missing mandatory parameters.
rm-rf secrets.yaml. Okay. vi okay, create a secret file. Let me create. Actually, it's saying your secret file is creating a problem. I don't see secret is creating a problem.
So inside the file, is there an indentation error or something like that in secret?
That's what I'm thinking. So I have deleted. insert, copy this. This is my token. So I can take it from here. Oh, copy. This is my URL. So I need environment ID. Escape colon. What is it? 63, right? Okay. Hope so. It should work. Oh, it was problem in the secret itself. But I didn't understand what was the problem. You understood what was the problem?
Not really sure, but
I
maybe
understood what
some
was the problem. Indentation
indentation
issue.
also.
Okay, what happened is after that there was a space.
Yeah, if one space also there will be problem.
That's what I was telling. How just before 1 hour I have tried. It was working. It was a new UI, right? So I thought the same document is working or not. So I prepare for that. I think suddenly it is stop working.
Someone is in lobby.
It was a space issue in the secret file. So now if I goes to my infrastructure management and operation page, we should be very careful when you are doing any changing on the Linux side because one space, right, it will create a nightmare. Okay, so fail 0, okay 38, so it got installed. Just go here and refresh this. You see this? So got added. Understood? Any questions? So basically you have to create. So it is taking existing one.
The IP seems different.
No, it is taking existing one which I told you, right? I tried just half an hour ago.
Oh,
This is 1 hour, 11 minutes, right? Refresh it. Got added. You see this? So it got added. So this is the way you can do that. So you need to remember that you need to install the Ansible, okay, create one. So three things during the interview, right? They'll ask you, have you installed Dynatrace OneAgent using Ansible or something? You can say that yes, we can do that. So what you have to do is Ansible has to be installed on which node? Master
Master.
node. Then they'll ask you how you can connect your target node. So you can tell when this infrastructure team, they used to server hardening, right? When they used to create a server, all the prerequisite is installed. Okay. So basically, either you can do one thing, every server, they'll create one, they need to create one username password, same password. Suppose DT user and password XYZ. There is a one way. Second way is SSH keygen also will be installed. Okay, so connectivity will be there. Otherwise, every server you paste this public key, all those things, right? You need actually there is a command basically. If you type here, right, SSH hyphen keygen. Okay, if you enter, so this right. So now this under ask there is a pub key. Pub key you have to copy it and paste it on the all the target server. Then only will be happened. Okay, so basically there is a now another requirement, right? You need to paste it all the target node, right? So it will be difficult, right? Now you want to paste it on the 500 server. It will be very very difficult. Correct? So that is the reason people used to go either either uh, either username password, yeah, PEM key. PEM key. Okay. All the username, password, everything, yeah, PEM key, all those things, whatever the sensitive information you have, you can, there is a vault, okay? It can be stored, suppose username, password is stored in external vault, then it will be easy for you to fetch the data, correct? Just you have to add do the integration, vault integration, okay? If it is not done, then what you can do is in the username password in this configuration file itself, yeah, ini file itself, we don't keep the password. There is a Ansible vault. Okay, there is a Ansible vault where you can store the password, all the secret information, your APIs keys, your PEM keys, your password, your username, your whatever things you have, right? You can, whichever things you can say it is a sensitive, you can put in the secret, and secret you can lock as a password. That password you have to know to install. Okay, so that password you need to, secret password you need to remember that, which is your Ansible vault password. Okay. Then once it is done, so connectivity is established, then you have to create one ini file, and one is you have to create one playbook file, two files. Okay, one is ini file will have an inventory list, inventory.ini, which you call that you will have all the list of the target node. Okay, and there is a, if you see, I have created two files, right? One is playbook, which is your install linux.yaml, which is my playbook. Okay, this is the inventory file where you'll have all the details of the servers. Okay, and there is a secret which cannot be stored in the secret. There be, for that I have created one secrets files. That's it. Okay, and then you have to run this. So anything you want to install, right, there will be some prerequisite on this. So you have to go to the proper documentation, you have to find this, which collection you have to be, what is the collection name, how the argument should be passed, right? Those things you have to read the document and you have to understand, and then you take a help from little bit from AI, it you can able to manage. Okay, so this so you see that, right? First thing, OneAgent Ansible version should be, that's it, that is the requirement. Then you install this, create the secret where you add these variables and use this. That's it. Okay, so this is the way you can do OneAgent installation using Ansible. Any questions?
Do we need to open any ports?
So Ansible, right? So basically you are installing, right? So 443 ports, right? It has to be open, correct, right? Only for Windows. on- See, you are in agent is getting installed means 443 has to be open, right? From target to server, right? Because 443 only over the internet only that agent can be connected, right? Through your Dynatrace SaaS cluster, right? So that 443 has to be open. Okay, first thing. Second thing is on the Windows server side, there is a requirement. When you have a Windows server, then anyone heard about this WinRM? Anyone heard about this WinRM? So basically, WinRM has to be running on which port? 5985 and 5986. These two ports has to be open on the Windows Server side. And Windows Server has some, suppose I'm trying to install now from Linux server to Windows Server, master node to worker node, which is my Windows. What are things needs to be taken care? This port has to be open first thing. So there will be protocol HTTP and HTTPS. Okay. So if then you need SSL certificate, all those things. So I'm going with 5985, which is your HTTP. And second thing is there will be a WinRM service should be running on all the target node. So whenever you are installing, suppose Dynatrace OneAgent you are installing, basically in the organization, anyone heard about this Choco package? Anyone in the organization have you used Choco package? Yes, no.
No, never heard of this.
Okay. Choco package is very popular for Windows installation. Okay, Choco package is very, very popular across the globe. But the thing is, Choco should be installed on the target node. So basically, whenever this server hardening is happening, right, they used to install all the prerequisite, right? Right. Whenever you are sending details to infrastructure team, your cloud team to, hey, I need one server, they'll install all the company level prerequisite and then they'll give it to you. Correct? Yes, no. So by default, so during the server that is called server hardening. Okay. So whenever the infrastructure team they used to do the server hardening, all the default package will be installed on the servers. Okay. So basically for Windows installation, if you talk about bigger organization, bigger organization means bank, BFSI domain, all those things, they used to go with Choco package. Why? Because they used to centralized, okay, and from there they are pushing via Choco package. Okay, first thing. Second thing is, so Choco package is nothing but a wrapper. So now what we'll be doing is, I will download this exe. Okay, for Windows, if you goes to here, and then we'll talk about this. Add new host. Windows. Next. Next. There is a exe, right? I will download this exe. Okay. This exe I will download. Okay. On top of that exe, I will write a Python script, PowerShell script. Okay. So I have downloaded exe. Then I will write a PowerShell script. Okay. Means basically you might have heard about this. Anyone has working on the bigger organization. In the organization level, suppose on the Windows Server 2020-24 or 2025 is released, right? But still your organization is using available 2020-22 only. Why? Anyone has idea? Because any organization in the global level, which is your enterprise organization, they are not using public AMI. Anyone aware of that? They are not using public AMIs. They are using private AMIs. This basically, if you are using on the AWS side, AMI will get released. Okay, so if you go here and search your AMI, you see that AMI catalog. There is a public image, there is a private image.
So we create for our own.
So they'll create that AMIs for your organization. We used to create that AMIs, okay? And in that AMIs, we'll check all the vulnerabilities. Once all the vulnerability successfully is passed, then AMI will get released to your account, and then everyone will be using for that AMIs. Windows, Linux, everything. Okay. For that, what used to which there's a concept is called AMI bake. Anyone heard about this? AMI baking, all those things? No? Same way, even in your on-prem organization, on-prem servers you have, which is your on-prem data center, right? Whatever the servers you have, infrastructure team, they used to release the OS image, right? And people can use only that. That is the reason you might have seen that in your organization. If you say, hey, I need a RHEL 9 server, example, yeah, RHEL 11, whatever, right? You said RHEL 11 server is not available across the organization. You might have heard about this. Anyone? Sridhar, Kiran, Sandeep, Adarsh? No? Yes, yeah, no.
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 Because so you might have not requested many servers. That is the reason. When you'll interact with infrastructure team, that time you will come to know that if they are using cloud, they will release the AMIs. Okay. If they are using on-prem, then they used to do this. So basically, to AMI to release, AWS will release the public image, okay, to your account, okay, every month. 12 to 15, between 10 to 15, they'll release the AMIs, okay, for all the RL, Windows, all those things, okay. You can use the AMI, and then on top of that, you will do the baking. Baking means basically you check all the vulnerability, everything get passed successfully. It is then I can say this should be available for use. Then people can use that AMIs, okay. So that is the region that's called AMI baking. Okay. So people are using it, right? So now for Windows, mostly whenever server hardening happens, so Choco will be installed. So it will be easier for them, Windows team, to push the agent. Okay, they can push the agent whenever in the Choco, whenever server get created, Choco package will, whatever the Choco package they do have, automatically it will get installed. Okay, so no need to do anything. So you can create in such a way that it will be available. Okay. So if it is based on the environment, suppose it's the lab environment, agent should not get installed. If based on the non-prod environment, agent should get installed in infra mode. It should goes to this, like this, many things. So basically, you have to write a PowerShell script, which we used to call wrapper. Okay, I can show you that. I have done for Telegraph or something like that. I can show you that, but that is called wrapper. Okay, we used to write a wrapper. We download the exe, and then we used to write the wrapper, and then we used to install the agent. Okay, but however, 30% organization they can go with the help of Ansible also you can install the agent. Okay, so let's do via Ansible to install the agent on the Windows server. Okay.
You can hear.
Yeah, go ahead.
Can we use Terraform or any CI/CD to install OneAgents? Because with Ansible, at one go, we can install only in one server.
No, we can install in 100 servers, 500 servers.
With a single click.
Single click.
Okay.
Okay, basically, what I did is in the inventory file, I have added only one server. Correct? Yes, you know. I have added only one server. You will add another server IP here. It will get installed in this also. If I'll add another server, I'll get this also. Right? So you have to add it. That's it. Nothing else.
What
Okay.
if the inventory has 50 servers and out of which I want to install only in first 20 servers?
Then I'll create a separate group for that which I want to install. Basically, you are passing the group name in the which group it has to be installed, right? So now this group already installed. I will create another group. Okay. I'll create another group, which is my application group, BPI, example. Okay. Then insert, and I will give Linux 02 and symbol underscore host equal to some IPs. Okay. Let's take this IP example. Okay. Okay. Now I am giving it. So BPI I have given as a group name, right? Now I'll save this file and I will go to my install.yaml file. What I have group name I have given here? Linux. Correct? Yes or no? I'll give here now BPI. Okay. And I will install this. Are you getting my point?
So we need to group them each and every time we wish to.
So now, suppose now you are installing on the 100 server. So you group them, all the 100 servers, the one file, okay, and the under one group, okay. So you do that. So one group name. Now that group is already installed, okay. Now you want to install in another application. And what I can do, I create another application group, and then you can use that. So now, suppose example, I have created a BPA group, right? So let me create one more server, okay. Test. Imagine Linux. 2 virtual CPU, 1 GB of RAM is sufficient. I'm giving the same PEM key. Okay. This default. What is it? Okay. I'm creating one test server. Okay.
It should be Windows servers, right? So
No,
Windows
I'm showing on the Linux, then I'll create a Windows server. Okay. So that your concept will be completely clear. So now I have created another test server. Now I want to install because the idempotent, the existing server, if I'll do, so I'll copy this public IP. I'll go to ini file, escape colon WPS colon, because I have created a group BPI. Now inventory.ini file, I'll give this insert, I'll give this. So now I'm passing this. Okay. Okay. What happened? Okay, 1 second. Okay, 1 second. So what is happening? Why?
You set up SSH as well.
Hmm?
Did you set up SSH for this one, or it's saying fail to connect to host via SSH?
No, cd/home/ec2 user chmod 400 agent automation.pem cd/root/dynatrace ls permission is a public key. We have generated SSH keygen, that is the region.
Yeah, I'm thinking so. Not really sure.
Okay, 1 second. vi install collection host bpi. Okay, let me add under Linux only. Okay,
Spelling,
Any
vi
spelling,
English.
spelling mistake. There's a spelling mistake in Linux. And yes.
linu insert u, correct? Escape colon wq exclamation mark. bi inventory dot in a file. I'm adding here itself. Linux 02 Ansible underscore host equal to 172 dot 31 dot 2 dot 230. Okay, I'm removing this. Okay,
Oh, you forget to put this one, Linux bars that you put here. Similarly, you have to put for BPI, I think.
which one?
This SSH private key you didn't put for group BPI, that's why. Linux bar that you have added for Linux.
1 second, escape colon wq exclamation mark. See, it is getting installed, right? So existing is already installed, then let's skip it. Okay, and whichever server is new, it will get installed. So that you can do that. Now you understood, Kiran?
Yes, yes.
Now, so you are asking, can you do via Terraform? I think with the help of Terraform, I have never ever seen that people are installing a Dynatrace OneAgent using Terraform. You can do that, but it will be more complex.
Some interview questions they are asking, I want one agent to be installed while spinning up the server. Whenever a new server is created, one agent has to be installed on it.
Okay. Okay, if new server is already, if whenever new server is getting created, right, agent has to be installed, right? So there is a one way, okay? You can define in the policy, okay? And so that whenever this one agent server get created, agent will get installed, okay? Through the policy, you can push it, okay? You can define the policy, right? When policy will get applied, automatically one agent will, somewhere it has to be pull that, right? So that policy can be defined. So that is the reason people are using some clients, Tenium clients, something like that. Okay. And second thing in the Windows, then Choco server, Choco package. Okay, that's how people are doing it. Okay. Now, so now if you see fail Linux 01, Linux 02, why did not get installed?
So in this file, there are two servers, right? In first server, it is already installed. So
So that will skip.
skipped.
So now if I goes to host overview, now see, but that IP is 230. This is your test server, but this 230 is not coming. There is some error then. Linux 02 got failed. You see this? Which got failed. Why? Ah, they are saying signature verification got failed. Or Linux 02 failed. Censored the output has been hidden due to the fact no logs was specified in the result. Change false. For Linux change false. Signature verification got failed.
Can we check the installation logs?
Wait. Might be something I did wrong. How come signature verification got failed? Vi install linux.yaml file. This is a Linux group, right? Nothing. Got the error.
Ports.
No, What is the server size I have taken? 2 virtual CPU, 1 GB RAM, right? 1 GB RAM, it can be installed, right? Okay. Might be state is absent. I'm giving limit 0 to only. Mm-hmm. Some signature is getting failed. From where is signature still fails? Oh, VI. Okay, install. Is there any signature verification? No. Where's I can give here insert. That one agent has a signature, right? So I can give one agent underscore verify underscore signature nature colon false. Might get installed now because that signature Dynatrace one agent has a signature verification, right? We are not verifying it, but it should skip automatically, but it's not a skipping. So I'm adding it. That argument is one agent verify signature false. You see this? Got installed. You see this? So basically, it was adding a signature verification. So now if you go to deployment status, now we have 3 servers. 2 servers just now we have installed, this 2, and this was 1 hour 47 hours, which is I was doing the morning time. Okay, now you see this, that group name is travel. Kiran, I hope you understood, right?
Yes.
Now let's do on the Windows server. Okay, so what I can do is I'll go to this. So let me launch instance. Windows -server. Okay. Okay, so I'll take Windows. So now you see 2020-25 might be in your organization, might not be using 2020-25. They might still they are using 2020-24 only, something like that, right? So basically that happens. Okay. So suppose I'm using 2020-22 base model. Okay. Now let me, so it's little slow. Okay. Server type, 2 virtual CPU, 4 GB of RAM, which is sufficient. So I need to create a new key pair because that key pair does not support. So I'm giving win. Okay. I need a RSA format PEM key. Okay. If you are using putty, then PPK. Create a key pair. Again, wind. Security group. I'll go to this and I need 50 GB and launch. So now I need to open the 2 port. Okay, so I'll go to instance security group. So I have only one security group, which is our default one. I'll open the 2 port. So edit inbound rule, add custom TCP 5985 and add custom TCP 5986. Why I'm adding two? Why? Because you need to remember that when your organization will be HTTPS, okay? Because you require a certificate and all, right? So I have added 2 ports. I'll go to instance, open this, let them launch. So hope if you see the status should be still initializing. So refresh it. So I will go to connect and I will go to RDP client, get password. You have to upload the private key. This is my password. I can keep it here. Okay. Now what I can do is I'll go to my, this is my target node. ls, I'll create one more inventory.ini file for Windows. vi inventory.ini underscore win.ini file. Okay. Insert. I'll paste this. No. Now I need Windows Server private IP. So Windows host private IP is, and goes to my instance. This is my private IP. Now I need a Windows Server password. Username is administrator only. If you see default username is any Windows Server is administrator only. If you go click on the connect RDP, you can see username administrator only. Okay. So password is this. Till here, right? Okay. Let me get the password again.
Yeah, it's all of them.
So let's copy this password, paste it. Ensure that you should not have any space. Okay. So this is in port is 5986 colon WQ exclamation. This is fine. Now I need to create one ini file, this Linux file, right? A playbook file. Same way I have to create for Windows. So vi install -win dot yml file. Insert, and I have to add this. Okay.
So we don't have to mention anywhere that ini file, inventory dash underscore win file.
What you said?
So inventory underscore win.ini file is there. So it will automatically take from there.
So you while writing a command, right? You are passing that, right?
Okay, yeah, got it, got it.
Okay. So I have given this. Escape colon WQ exclamation mark. Now you need to connect on Windows Server and you need to check whether. So I am going to this session. I'll go to RDP, remote host IP. Goes to public IP. Username administrator. Administrator. Click on OK. It'll ask you the password. The password is this. Okay. Okay. So now it is connecting to the server. Anyone aware of that, right? Windows has a registry, all those things. So what I can do is I can open my PowerShell ISC because open this, run as administrator. Actually, you have to do some remoting policy. Enable the PS remoting policy. You have to enable that, and you have to restart your WinRM. This is your Windows remote connection. Okay, and goes to this mode and paste it. Uh, System is slow. Okay, let's type enable hyphen PS remoting. Okay, hyphen force. Okay, second command is winrm set winrm. Actually, basically, this kind of things, right? Infra hardening time itself will be done. Okay, which are doing from the scratch. That is the reason we are doing that. Service slash auth single quote at the rate basic equal to auth equal to true. Okay, single quote. That is fine. Now allow allow an encrypted encrypted equal to true. Parameter name does not matter. Allow
You missed EN, UNENCRYPTD.
allow unencrypted, right?
Yeah, after E, we need EN.
U N-E-N. Okay. Again, LUNENCRY encrypted. तो है allow unencrypted. Encrypted. Correct? Okay, leave this. That is fine. Okay. Now set hyphen service winrm hyphen startup type automatic. Why all are coming set hyphen service winrm? Yeah, all are spelling mistake. Start of type. Okay. Restart hyphen service winrm. Okay. It's always running. Okay, done. Now let's allow the port. Allowed. Now I need to allow 5986 also. Okay, that's it. Both are allowed. You see, right? Allow inbound. So now what I can do is I'll go to my Linux server, which is my master number, and I will basically I have to install. Do you remember in the document I have to install PyWinRM? Hope you remember, right? What is required? Do we install? No. So I have to install this. PyWinRM is already installed, which is fine. Then I have to install the collection for Windows. Okay. Now vi invent. Okay. ls inventory underscore. Let's run on 59 insert 85 because the required 86 required SSL certificate. Okay. Now So now we have a secret file, right? Which we need to add which password? Windows Server password. Okay. So Windows underscore password colon double quote and password. Okay. vi install windows win.yaml file escape colon percentage d insert I am adding this. Okay, secrets. Now Ansible password. I have taken Windows underscore password. Directory should be in temp directory. Latest this. We can add skip your if it is got fail. Then we can add skip signature verification. Okay. Escape colon wq exclamation. Now let's run this. Ansible hyphen playbook. Okay. Inventory underscore windows.ini hyphen m Ansible dot windows dot win underscore ping hyphen e at the rate secrets dot yml hyphen ask hyphen vault hyphen pass. Hey, hi, Ansible hyphen playbook hyphen I inventory underscore win.ini install windows.yaml file hyphen ask hyphen vault hyphen pass. It is not at all connected. What is the error?
Referring some unrecognizable command.
Wait, control C vi inventory dot windows underscore window.ini file. We have given the password here itself, right? Escape colon wq exclamation mark. Then not required this. Already we have passed. Attempting to decrypt but no vault secret found. Okay. Wait. What I can do is vi inventory dot ini file we have, right? Here itself, I can create something I'm creating here itself, okay? Only Windows private IP. What is the private IP for Windows Server? This, okay? No, yeah, it is failing.
It's PAS or PASS.
PASS. Ah,
So we provide username password inside install win.yml or inventory inside inventory.
inventory.ini file is go okay. The thing is,
Well,
I'm not able to connect a target node. Okay, basically, I'm not able to connect the Windows server, which is your ping pong connection we did, right? That is not happening.
okay, it's not connected. Okay.
It is not connecting to target node yet. Means um, before installation, right? It should connect to the target node. Basically, it is not connecting to target host. Now, basically, we have. So let's goes to this server. PowerShell.
You can try remote login, so if it is accessible, and then check in Ansible afterward.
That is fine. Now let's goes to this. Oh, okay. It is not connected, rejected by the server. What has to be run? Negotiate is true. Okay. After this changes, I am suspecting we need to restart the VM. I am suspecting. Because we did some changes, right? Basically, you have to restart your VM. Because authentication has to happen, then only you can able to install the agent. So now it is got connected. Now let's try this. It's still not connecting. Now you see that what is the issue? Now you understood. Guys, you understood what is the issue? Collection does not support Ansible version 2.15. You understood? So now I am installing different version. vi inventory dot ini file transport. Let's do NTLM. Hope so this time connect. Now you see that? What was the issue? Guys, what was the issue? Actually, that Ansible version that we are using, right? The Windows version, Ansible Galaxy that we have installed for Windows, does it is 2.15. It does not support. So you have to go greater than that. Okay. Now let's try this. It is done. Ansible will install Ansible, which is fine. Done. Understood? Everyone left. OneAgent for Windows will take time because OneAgent, right? To download the binary, install the binary, all those things. So you want to see that, right? So goes to server, goes to Windows, open your drive, this PC, see program files. You see Dynatrace, OneAgent, agent, right? It is getting installed. So if you goes to service, type OneAgent, no, Dynatrace. You see this? Is running. Guys, now you understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now it got installed. Basically, what was the issue is, we have installed, but the thing is Ansible collection for Windows. We have Ansible collection for Linux and we have Ansible Galaxy collection for Windows. Okay. So when we are installing Ansible collection, right, for Windows, what happened is the version was not supporting. So we need to increase the greater than version we need to support. And then PyWin RM has to be installed. Module has to be installed on your where? Master node. Okay. And on the target node, you need to remember 5985 and 5986 port has to be open. Okay. Then only you can able to install. Even this one INI file, right, which has a inventory.ini file, you can manage. So here we have Windows also and Linux also. You see this? So Linux has a Linux variable, Windows has a Windows variable. That's it. Understood? The password can be taken from the secrets, which is in the Ansible vault. Okay? Any questions? I think everyone left. Hope Sandeep, it is clear for you.
Yeah, the way.
So that's it for today. On Friday, we'll discuss about